Okay, so we've all heard of the black wife effect, right? And it's
black wife and he glows up. He goes from looking like he plays Mario Kart for a living to looking like the cool uncle at the cookout. Every black family, a lot of black families.
Only did my husband need the black wife effect to glow up, but I could also use one.
Unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna say it anyway.
A little too comfortable getting on Beyonce's internet asking black women for free labor. Y'all got this stupid little trend bleeding in.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Have you heard of the black wife effect? Well, it's a new trend on TikTok and we're going to get all into it and spill all the juicy tea about it. And let's see what's going on with this black wife effect.
So I want to talk about the black wife effect because it's been on my timeline. I know it's been on others, and I feel like there's so much to break down about it. So for me, as I'm watching the black wife effect, what I'm thinking is that everything black women touch, they elevate. And that's not just on a partner scale, that's on a societal scale. When you look at the foundation of any social justice movement, you will find a black woman there, and that is not a coincidence. When you look at any industry, at the top of it, there will always be a black woman there, and that is not any coincidence. And every time I say this, people get mad. Click the link tree in my bio. I already have the notes. But anyways, I thought the fascinating thing about the black wife effect is not even that they look better, their style's better, but it's also like you can visibly see their confidence get better. And that's something that isn't like a physical change. That's something of like being properly cared for. I feel like black women have been socialized to be deep carers. And a lot of time people put us on this pedestal of like, they're goddesses, they're otherworldly, but it is a little bit exhausting. I mean, people hold us to this standard where we have to go above and beyond. Like to be pretty as a black girl, you have to be above and beyond. To be smart as a black girl, you have to be above and beyond. To be kind as a black girl, you have to go above and beyond. You know what I mean? That's why when they exceed in these industries, when they exceed in these fields, when they exceed in these foundations, they do that because the standards is exceed or not exist. And so if this trend should show you anything, it shouldn't just be like, oh my gosh, let's see how we can exploit and use black women and how can we get a mammy to elevate us. It should be, let me try and take notes so I can be on the same level, or let me see what they do that really does it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times people can appreciate what black women do, but they don't know how to properly support us to keep doing it. I think that's all I need to say for now.
I'm just going to use this comment right here. I can't find the one I'm looking for, but yesterday a young lady said that not only did my husband need the black wife effect to glow up, but I could also use one. And you know what, to that I say, you're right. I know. You're right.
I don't know if y'all have seen the trend here on TikTok where it's like a white guy gets a black wife and he glows up. He goes from looking like he plays Mario Kart for a living to looking like the cool uncle at the cookout. Every black family, a lot of black families got one of them, and I ain't even mad at them. Cause bro, the glow up be crazy. You be like, how is this gonna turn out? And then bro gotta tape up, dressing nice, looking good, look happy as hell. And it's a whole big thing, right? The reason I'm talking about this is because last week, in the most unproblematic way ever, like the draft happened. You just saw a bunch of young black men who are athletes, right? Sitting on the couch nervously looking at a TV. Next to him was a pretty white girl. And fucking TikTok went crazy. 30-minute slam poetry think pieces on why they hate themselves and they can't get them a black queen. How this is fucked up. This is oh man. And it's all this shit. But this week, it ain't. Like, if you go look at those comment sections, it's all love. It's all love and shit. It's love from me too. I ain't never gonna be mad at somebody who got them a pretty woman when they look like they shouldn't have got them a pretty woman. Bro got him one, and then she leveled him up at the same time. I ain't never gonna be mad at bro. He won. Really, those men are winning at life. And I guess my question is, why is there always this one-sided like argument? And it really be an argument. Y'all be on black men's asses on social media. Why is it like this? Bryce had a whole thing like, I was a college athlete, this is why, da-da-da. Really explaining the real life shit behind it. Y'all wasn't trying to hear that. There were other black dudes who were like, white women are nice to me. Y'all be fucking up the movements. That's really what be going on. Because black women and white women in real life are just as nice to me. The only time black women are mean to me is on social media. Literally. In real life, all these women are nice. Like, at first, at least. Like, what the fuck? Unless you piss them off. I've never had these experiences y'all be saying y'all have with black women. That's just a side note. I ain't never been cussed out or no crazy shit. Not even by my mama, nigga. I don't know. I have heard stories by people who are very close to me. It's just never happened to me. But I date all races. The massive majority, I'm married now to a white woman. I know y'all hate me. But like, the massive majority of the women I dated throughout life were black women. And I had nothing but like good experiences overall. Fuck is we talking about? But it's just like when this argument comes up, it's always some shit. It's always some shit in one direction. Like, is this that mate guarding shit that people be talking about? Because maybe mate guarding is something that women feel and men don't. Cause bro, what? I never give a fuck. Baby, you did your thing with him. Good. Shit, good for y'all. I'm happy. I just think it's a bit hypocritical. That's all I'm saying.
Let's talk about the black wife effect, because it was cute when couples were doing it, but now y'all getting on my nerves. I am not doing the black wife effect as a favor, and I am not doing the black wife effect as a friend. Some of y'all are a little too comfortable getting on Beyonce's internet asking black women for free labor. Y'all got this stupid little trend bleeding into my real life, and you need to keep it on the internet, and you barely need to do that, because I don't know why you guys feel the need to ask black women for free labor. I don't know why it comes so naturally to y'all. I do know why. We'll get into that, but the fact that it is affecting my personal life, this is now I have an issue. This white passing man just asked me if I could go to the mall with him and pick out clothes. No, buddy. I cannot do that. You want the black wife effect and I'm not your wife is crazy. The black wife effect is for partners that they are in love with. I don't think you guys understand how much goes into pouring into your partner. And if you are pouring into somebody that's not pouring back into you, that is so detrimental, especially to black women. You guys are touching on topics that involve generational trauma and you don't even know it. And you think it's so cute to get on here and ask black women for free labor. Black women historically have been y'all mammies, have been y'all bed wenches, have been your slaves, have been your maids, and you're going to really get on this internet and ask us to do some free labor for you? Because subconsciously, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? And then if you want to modernize it a little bit more, because you're like, that's maybe too far back. Like, you guys don't understand what it's like to grow up in a black household, and it shows. Black women are literally groomed to be the perfect partner. And we are groomed with abuse. And we are groomed with trauma. It is such a patriarchal hierarchy in the black household, especially if you're Christian, but let's not touch on that. Why do you think so many black women struggle with being Barbara the Builder? It's because we are the starter girlfriends. We don't get a lot of the treatment that these other races do. We constantly get told that we are the bottom of the barrel, and then, which doesn't make any sense, because then why are you dating us? Why are you here? And the answer is they're there because they know that we're going to pour into them to level them up so that they can go date who they really wanted to date, because they think so low of us. That is why it is so appealing to see black women in luxury. That is why it is so appealing to see black women in loving relationships, because normally where we come from, we don't see much of that. And we're tired. We're tired. We're not your starter girlfriends. We're not your bed wenches. We're not your mammies. We're not your mothers. We're not going to sit here and continuously pour into people who don't pour into us. It has left us depleted and tired. And we're not doing it anymore. And so if we already are telling our own community of men that we're not going to do it for them anymore, what makes you think I'm going to do it for a white girl with a pixie cut? I know that it was ignorance and it was really supposed to be lighthearted, but I'm really tired of white people being able to get away with ignorance. If you don't know, somebody better go tell you better go find out. because it is so unfair how many Black women I have to see go through therapy, go through self-development, go through spirituality, really learn how to love themselves in order to say no to the people that are trying to take advantage of them because they see us just as the starter girlfriend or the starter wife. It's so unfair, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. Black women, we don't have to fix up these people. Continue to pour into yourself and let them struggle.
Okay, so we've all heard of the black wife effect, right? And it's fire, by the way, absolutely fire. But what about the Asian husband effect? It's a thing. It is a thing. So before I married my husband, Kevin, I looked like this. Right here. And now obviously here I am. Look a lot different. I can even put a picture of me now here if you want one. Also, before Kevin, before my husband, I carried like a Kate Spade bag. I can put it right here. Or any bag, like from Walmart, TJ Maxx. And that's fine. But now, I carry these. And before I married my Asian husband, I wore tennis shoes like this. Really old, still have them, dirty. Heels kind of like this, just, you know, no brand, just I thought they were cute, and they are cute. Now these are my nice heels, and these are my nice shoes. Before my Asian husband, I drove this car, and that was completely fine. It was paid off. I loved not having the payment, super great. I now drive this. If you know, you know. I never got my nails done really before my husband. Now they stay done. The girls who get it, get it. The girls who get it, get it. Asian husband effect, people. It's a thing.
What up though, y'all? So I'm on my way to work and I keep on seeing this black wife effect trend or whatnot, and I actually think it's kind of dope for the guys, for sure, that's actually getting the glow up or whatnot. The thing about it though is, like, there was just so much outrage less than 2 weeks ago about how all these black boys that was in the NFL draft were showing up with these white women. But when you look at the comments of the black wife effect or whatnot, is nothing but sheer support of these black women with these other ethnicities and these other cultures. And my question is just like, where is the outrage? Like, these black women are literally taking the black culture and giving it to these white men and building them up how I see a lot of black women say they won't do for black men. So I might be wrong and I might be doing a little bit much with it, but I'm just curious, how is there so much outrage when black men are doing this shit, but there's so much support when black women are doing it? I might be wrong, but I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay, so this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. Let's just say it's a wife effect. A lot of those men look like they were struggling until they started dating or until they got married. The women in their lives elevate their looks, elevate them tremendously. It looks like they're two different people from before and after. And there were white women, you know, doing this to their husbands. There were Asian women doing this to their husbands, and also black women were doing this to their black husbands and or white husbands. So it's not just a black woman trend. I think it just became more popular because we're talking about black women and a white man dating, but I don't think it's just a black wife effect. let's stop this whole black wife effect thing. But my whole opinion on the whole black wife effect will be at the very end of the video. But I think it's a wife effect. I think a lot of men's styles struggle before they actually get a relationship or a serious relationship, right? Like, can we just say that and not say, oh, it's a black wife effect? It's just giving off a little race war kind of thing, and I don't like it. I don't care for it. But yes, it is a wife effect. I think once the men get into a relationship, their wife tremendously change their appearance. Because I have sister-in-laws that are black also. I have brothers who married, you know, black women, and their styles elevate tremendously because the wife is now picking their style for them. They're now actually matching. They're actually going to a proper barber and getting a proper haircut that looks nice on them, and they dress up a bit more too. And a lot of husbands or a lot of men usually become more photogenic whenever they start dating someone, because before the pictures were just not giving. It was giving, sir. It just wasn't giving. But once you are in a relationship with your partner, naturally you just become more photogenic, naturally just become more stylish, because you have someone who is looking after what you put on. Basically, I mean, we have all the jobs in the world. We gotta raise the kids, you know, we gotta give you sex, and of course on top of that we gotta watch and see what you put on also. It's giving wife effect, not just a black wife thing. That's my unpopular. So let me just say, I do see some white people on the internet basically asking black women if they want to take them to the mall to help them shop, you know, to elevate their looks. So where's your wife? Black people are not out here, you know, giving free labor. You know what I mean? We're not going to take you to the mall. I mean, unless you're paying me to be your personal stylist, then bring over the money and I'll help you out. But I do know that black wife effect thing is a real thing, because my sisters date white men, right? They're married to white men, and it's a normal thing. You do see the difference when they start dating, and then when they're like years into the relationship, you can see the difference in the style, you can see the difference of their like and their self-esteem. You can see the difference in like how they stand, how they talk to people. You can definitely see the difference. And this used to be like a kitchen table talk kind of thing, but now it's supposedly a trend on TikTok. I mean, it's a cute trend for couples who are, you know, interracial couples who are in relationships, but we're not here to give y'all free labor to, you know, help you level up, you know, style you up. Sir, get your wife to do this, get your friends to do this. This is not our job. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a stylist, if you're really trying to get someone to help you elevate your self-esteem, your, you know, give you a little bit of swagger, which I don't recommend you know, coming or dating a black woman just to get some swagger, you know what I mean? But definitely if you are dating one and they want to help you dress better or just look nicer, then that's okay, because that's your partner, and you know, you guys are trying to match, you know, all these extra things. But I don't think it's appropriate to really reach out to like a black woman on the internet to say, hey, would you take me to the mall so you can help me pick out an outfit? Sir, go find your wife. Go find your girlfriend who is willing to do that, and I'm hoping that you will be paying her, compensating her for her time and her you know, energy that she's putting out there to help you. But yeah, the black wife effect, if you really think about it, it is true. It is true. But I don't think it should be a trend, because it's kind of I don't know. I don't think it should be a trend. And you got white wives who are basically asking black women to help them elevate their husbands. Ma'am, it's not your job to elevate your husband, for one. But if you are doing that, then you should be doing that by yourself, because that's your husband, that's your man, that's you picked him. You picked him. So if you don't want what he, you know, his style and all that stuff, return him, and maybe he'll find a black wife to elevate him. But in the meantime, since you have him, he's gonna have to just deal with, you're gonna have to deal with the man that you got. You picked him. You picked him. Anyways, yeah guys, I think it was a really funny trend to really go through and see like all the transformation. I even see some of my favorite YouTubers on there who are interracial couples, and even like black men are jumping into the conversation and saying, you know, my wife elevated me. Well, it's the woman that you're with. It's not necessarily the color, it's the woman that you're with. It's the act of, you know, well, I'm with this person and I'm going to pick out their clothes. That's what couples do. They pick out, you know, you pick out your boyfriend's clothes or you pick out your husband's clothes, and you just help them elevate. And whenever you buy them Christmas stuff, you know, gift things, you usually buy them like the outfit that you really want to see them in, and that's kind of how you do it. I see it. That's kind of how you do it. You know, you buy the outfit and say, here honey, this is your gift. The whole time you're just trying to elevate his look, you know, secretly. But yeah, I don't think there's really much to it for it to be like a black wife thing or a black girlfriend thing. It's just a thing, you know. I think most couples do that. I don't know if like white women don't buy their husbands outfits or try to elevate their style, but me, I don't know. As a wife, I don't know if it's really my job to buy you outfits and elevate your style and all that stuff. I mean, I'll help you pick your outfits, and if you give me the money to go shopping, and I'll pick something nice for you, but I'm not going to go on a whole shopping spree just to elevate your look. And then again, it's me we're talking about, so hey. Anyways, that's my take on the whole black wife thing. And yeah, so leave your comment below. Go ahead and click anywhere on the screen for the next video, and I'll see you there. Bye.